Before the private jets, before the red carpets, before the billion-dollar empire, there was a girl from Barbados who sang to escape her pain. Her name is Robin Rihanna Fenty, and she wasn't born rich. She was born ready. This is not just her success story. It's the mindset of a woman who refused to stay ordinary. Rihanna grew up in Bridgetown, surrounded by chaos, a father addicted to drugs, a home filled with arguments, and a childhood that taught her what survival really means. But even in that storm, she had one weapon, her voice. When life tried to silence her, she sang louder. And that fire, that hunger, became the foundation of her empire. At just 16, she left everything behind. Her island, her family, her comfort, chasing a dream across an ocean. When Jay-Z signed her to Def Jam, the world met a star. But Rihanna wasn't chasing fame. She was chasing freedom. Every song, every move, a step out of the life she once knew. She didn't just rise, she transformed. From pop princess to global icon, she mastered reinvention. The world called it confidence. She called it survival. Every reinvention was another version of her power, darker, bolder, freer. While the world waited for her next album, Rihanna was building an empire. She became the first black woman to lead a luxury brand under LVMH. Fenty wasn't just makeup, it was a movement. Inclusivity, confidence, and control. She didn't sell products, she sold power. Because true luxury isn't bought, it's built. The elite don't talk about hustle, they live it. Rihanna works in silence, moves strategically, and rests with purpose. She surrounds herself with energy that elevates, not drains. She doesn't chase opportunities, she creates them. Her mornings start with gratitude. Her days end with intention. That's not luck. That's discipline disguised as grace. On-screen caption, move in silence. Let success make the noise. In a world obsessed with image, Rihanna chose authenticity. She showed that power doesn't mean perfection. She built an empire without pretending, and that's why people trust her. Her strength isn't in her fame, her fashion, or her fortune. It's in how real she is, even at the top. Rihanna didn't just make it. She redefined what making it means. She's a mother, a mogul, an artist, and a symbol of what's possible when you stay true to your fire. From Barbados to the world, she became the standard for the modern elite. Because real success isn't about money or fame. It's about the courage to evolve, the discipline to endure, and the belief that your story, no matter how small it starts, can change everything. When people look at Rihanna today, they see wealth, they see fame, they see perfection. But what they don't see is the mindset that built all of it. The mindset of someone who refused to let her environment define her. The mindset of someone who learned that your past is not your prison. It's your blueprint. The truth is, elite people don't think like everyone else. They don't react, they respond. They don't wait for doors, they build them. And when the world tells them you've made it, they whisper back, I'm just getting started. Success isn't a destination, it's a discipline. Every empire starts with pain. Rihanna turned her pain into rhythm, her rhythm into art, and her art into impact. The secret is simple, but brutal. She didn't escape her struggle. She used it. Because real power doesn't come from comfort. It's born from chaos. Every heartbreak, every loss, every betrayal becomes a tool, not a tomb. Ask yourself, are you using your pain to grow or to give up? The elite mindset doesn't run from the fire. It learns to walk through it. Rihanna protects her energy like her bank account because both are priceless. She understands what most people never will. Energy is currency. Where your attention goes, your life flows. Every distraction has a cost. Every focus a reward. The elite don't waste energy proving their worth. They invest it in becoming their best. You can't build your dream around people who drain you. You can't rise in rooms that lower your energy. Protect your peace. It's the foundation of greatness. Rihanna's power doesn't come from fame. It comes from her ability to evolve. She never allowed herself to be trapped by her past versions. She knows that every season demands a new version of you. The world changes fast, and the ones who adapt rule. You can't become elite while clinging to who you were yesterday. If you want to live like the elite, stop trying to stay the same. Reinvent, redefine, rebuild. Again and again, until your reflection matches your vision. You'll never hear Rihanna bragging about her next move because silence is her weapon. The elite operate in quiet discipline. They don't announce, they align. While the world is posting, they're preparing. While others are shouting for attention, they're working for respect. Because when your results speak, you don't need to. And when your work is loud, your mouth can be calm. The modern elite understands something the old world never did. Balance is not weakness. Rihanna built an empire without burning out. She learned that rest is not laziness, it's leadership. Because clarity doesn't come from chaos, it comes from calm. The ones who master balance, master the world. Don't chase the grind endlessly. Build a rhythm that feeds your soul. Because success without peace is just another prison. Behind every luxury you see, there are hours no one sees. Rihanna's studio lights stayed on long after the cameras stopped rolling. Her success wasn't gifted. It was earned in silence. Discipline, not luck. Vision, not validation. The elite don't wait for motivation. They work from purpose. They know motivation fades, but discipline doesn't. If you only work when you feel inspired, you'll never build anything that lasts. What separates the elite from the successful is purpose. Success feeds the ego. Legacy feeds the world. Rihanna doesn't just build for herself. She builds for generations. Her brands empower diversity. Her voice amplifies the voiceless. That's legacy, when your name becomes a movement. So ask yourself, are you chasing success or building something that lasts? Because one day the applause fades, but impact echoes forever. Here's the truth. The elite aren't special. They're focused. They don't need to be the smartest, just the most consistent. While most people quit after pain, they stay through the pressure. They're not fearless, they just act in spite of fear. Because courage isn't confidence, it's commitment. If you want what the elite have, do what the average won't. Wake up earlier, think longer, move quieter, and never ever forget why you started. Rihanna's story isn't about fame. It's proof that you can start from nothing and still become everything. That your background doesn't define your future, your mindset does. Every great one starts unknown, unseen, underestimated. But the ones who rise, they do it with intention. So today, stop chasing the world's version of success. Build your own. Don't follow trends, create standards. Don't dream of luxury, embody discipline. Don't wait for chances, make choices. Because the world doesn't need another follower. It needs another Rihanna, another proof that the impossible is just the beginning.